Okay, this is how to solve the Observatory puzzle in the Alexandria Monastery on the Trail of the Traitor. The solution is the answers to the riddle in this data pad, and the answer is 414, but we're going to go over where those numbers came from. Also, ignore the descriptions inside on each of the planet setups, displays, and stuff like that. They can be very misleading. I mean, read them just because you're interested, but don't. They can be misleading. For example, they call Cloister a planet when, for the purposes of the puzzle, it's considered a moon. Also, it's easy to not realize that you may have a wrong answer because the game gives you the same feedback for your first 2-digit entries, regardless of whether they're correct or not. So if you were sure you were right, but you actually weren't, and were trial and erroring for the last digit, it can become very frustrating because the game isn't telling you that one of your first 2 digits is wrong. So, for example, 41 is the first 2 correct digits. But you get the exact same feedback if you enter any 2 digits. So it can be very confusing. So let's go ahead and explain the answers. The first dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit Elysium. And we're going to use this out here. Elysium is the center, and these are all considered moons. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the first digit is 4. Second clue. The dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit between Durado and Elysium. Durado is the orange planet. And the only thing between the orange planet and Elysium is the little green one that's circling around. So that answer is 1. And lastly, the final dial should be set to the number of times Eden, which is the little green one closest to Elysium, orbits Elysium before Praetor and Cloister, which are the 2 larger connected ones on the outside, complete a single rotation. So for that, we're going to wait until Eden, the green one, pick a spot, and then note where Praetor and Cloister are. I'm going to wait until they're in the front a little, and then we're going to count. So, technically over there, but okay, start 1. It's going around. Starting its second rotation. Starting its third rotation. And starting its 4th rotation, and now Praetor and Cloister are back to where they started. So that's 4. So that's how you get 4, 1, 4. 4. Oh, reset. 4, 1, 4. And be sure to check the now open area for a pitchball card for Fergus or cart. Every time I hear Fergus, it's just supernatural. Fergus. All right. So +1 damage, and then a bit cartridge for almost 1,300 bits. So there you go. There's the Observatory puzzle and how it is solved. And there you go.